We're going to start our performers tonight are Wooden Ships with Mom Dot and Tom.
And my bass player over here, Mr. Jim Ferry. We're both South Deerfield boys. West Deerfield, okay, I stand corrected. And normally our drummer is Rob Terradon. He couldn't be here tonight, so Trey Roy, the esteemed Trey Roy from Frontier, is sitting in for him tonight on the drums.
Thank you, Trey.
And everybody knows there's ice cream, so dive in whenever you're ready. And we'll take it from here. Let's turn that on. Way out Billy, got a cool little chick named Rockin' Lily. He can walk and stroll and Susie Q, do the crazy hand jive too. Mama, mama, look at Uncle Flo, doing the hand jive with Sister Joe. Jive one more time. Hand jive, hand jive, hand jive. Do that crazy jive. Doctor and a lawyer and an engine chief, they all dig that crazy beat. Jive with his feet. Hand jive, hand jive, hand jive. Do that crazy jive. Millie nearly got married last fall. Had a little Willie Jr. and a that ain't all. Well, the kid's gone crazy and it's plain to see. Doing the hand jive on TV. Hand jive, hand jive, hand jive. Do that crazy jive. Hand jive, hand jive. That's an old tune. I don't even know. Can't remember who the. Anybody know who wrote that? Thank you very much. I learned it from Eric Clapton back in high school. Here's a Beck tune. I don't need no gasoline, 'cause the wind that is blowing, well, it's blowing like a smoke machine. If I said to you that I was looking for a place to get to, 'cause my neck is broken and my pants ain't getting no bigger, I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old balls, riding my wheel on a $3 bill in the evening. All my friends tell me something isn't getting together. I got a beard that would disappear if I was dressed in leather. Let me tell you about my baby, she was born in Arizona. Sitting in the jailhouse trying to learn some good manners. I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old boys. Writing my will on a $3 bill in the matchstick strikes when I'm riding my bike to the depot. Everybody knows my name at the recreation center. If I could only find a nickel, I would pay myself off tonight. 'Cause nobody knows where the good times are passed out cold. I got a stolen wife and a rhinestone life and some good old boys. Writing my will on a $3 bill in the evening time.
Bugs aren't biting too much? No?
This tune needs no introduction. I'm fixing a hole where the rain gets in and stops my mind from wandering. There it will go, and I'm feeling the cracks that ran through the door and kept my mind from wandering. There I will go, and it really doesn't matter if I'm wrong, I'm right. Where I belong, I'm right. Where I belong. See the people standing there, disagree and never win, and wonder why they don't get past my door. And I'm painting in a colorful way, and when my mind is wandering, there I will go. If I'm wrong, I'm right. Where I belong, I'm right. Where I belong. See the people run around and worry me and never ask me why they don't get past my door. I'm taking
Time for one of Tom. Tom's a great songwriter. Time for one of his originals. Blue on blue, white on white.
She's new. Duh.
I can't stay, but it's hard to wait this time. Love your ways, and all you say makes sense. But there ain't no turning around. What's lost ain't never found. So let's go home. Roll around, around. Don't you make the sound this time. Head as high as a cat. Blue on blue and white on white. Floating around inside these clouds. Skip the wild in the maddening crowds. Let's go home. Turning spiral, turning wheels, it all goes round this time. It creaks and rattles. Many battle shakes your head. But it all comes down to this. What we want in life is a glorious kiss from the ones we love. So you left to finesse the rest. This time, settle down in a part of town that suits you right. In all your glitter and glory, you can tell your whole story to the ones you love. 'Cause it all comes down to this. What we want in life is a glorious kiss from the ones we love. You might think there's lyrics over here, but actually it's the entire compositions. We're just playing a note for note. The whole score is written out.
We model ourselves after free-form jazz players. Play every note the same way at every time. I'm going to do a song here. A song that was written by a country guy named Don Williams, who I think is still around, still alive, despite cartons and cartons of Pall Malls. But he's a good songwriter, and Eric Clapton picked him up in the 70s, and I think this song appeared on the slow hit. It's called We're All the Way. Nice love song. There's no cause to think that I won't stay. Haven't I been with you all the way? There's no time like now to make amends. After all, more than friends. This could be the time for you and me. We should go wherever we should be. So don't put words between us you shouldn't say. And don't be acting halfway when you know we're all There are times I don't see the light. I know not all I do is right. But when I'm wrong, it's never 'cause of you. Don't confuse my love with what I do. This could be the time for you and me. We could go wherever we should be. Don't put words between us we shouldn't say. And don't be acting halfway when you know we're all Thank you. Who here got a chance to go to the Green River Festival? One of my, I guess, kind of songwriter, but certainly guitar playing heroes was there, Mr. Buddy Miller, and I just think that Buddy just knows how to pick songs. He knows how to sing the songs he picks, and he just knows how to use the guitar, the lead guitar, like a mood instrument, like virtually nobody I've ever heard. So sometimes he's just elegantly just enough, never too much. So this is actually a song written by Jesse Winchester, who's an old kind of Texas country guy that goes way back, 60s, 70s, back in the sort of outlaw movement that came out of Austin. So this is a song called Showman's Life. A song about great expectations and loneliness.
Sounds familiar.
Showman's life is a smoky bar and a fever chase of a tiny star. It's a motel room and a lonely wife is what I've seen. Showman's life, no one told me about this part. All they told me about was the pretty girls and the wine and the money and the good times. No mention of all the wear and tear on an old honky-tonker's heart. I don't know, but no one told me about this part. A boy will dream, as children do, of a great wide way till the dream comes true, and a phony smile and a colored light is all I've seen. A showman's life, no one told me about this part. All they told me about was the pretty girls and the wine and the money and the good times. No mention of all the wear and tear on an old honky-tonker's heart. I don't know, but no one told me about this part. All they told me about was the pretty girls and the wine and the money and the good times. No mention of all the wear and tear on an old honky-tonker's heart. I don't know, but no one told me about this part. I don't know, but no one told me about this part. Thank you. So that's why Tom and I have real jobs and stay with dad bands. And of course, we're married to very pretty women. So.
Here's another original. This one just came out a few weeks ago. Bud? I like that hat.
Remember those hats in the 70s? They were great.
Write a song that shimmers in its sound, so to pick somebody up who is falling to the ground, who can speak a word not written anywhere, soothe the girl's jealous heart so that she may not despair. All together together. You can hear Oh, me
one.
too.
That's a newer one.
That's a new one. Here's an old Richard Thompson tune. I can't remember which album he did this on.
Did we see Richard Thompson the year before at the Green River Festival? Himself, he was really, yeah.
His usual frenetic.
Came out. We gotta love a guy. That's a showman. Comes out in the black suit with the black beret. Of course, on the hottest Saturday every year. This Saturday at the Green River Festival. He's really something. If you ever have a chance to see him with his band, do it. Bring earplugs, but it's fabulous.
He tears it up. I'm beating a retreat back home to you. I'm beating a retreat back home to you. I'm burning all my bridges. I'm burning all my bridges. I'm burning all my bridges. And I'm running back home to you. I'm trailing my colors back home to you. I'm trailing my colors back home to you. This world is filled with sadness. This world is filled with sadness. This world is filled with sadness. I'm running back home Guthrie's prolific. If there's anybody in this audience who doesn't know who Woody Guthrie is, make sure you find out in the next week at least. And
Before school starts.
Before school starts, yeah. So he has put out a lot of stuff, obviously, over the years when he was around. And one song he never put to music, Billy Bragg picked up 10 years ago or so, and put a melody to it, and it's called Way Over Yonder in the Minor Key. Tree, saying to see that there ain't nobody that can sing like me, ain't nobody that can sing like me. She said it's hard for me to see how one little boy got so ugly. I said my little girl, that just might be, but there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key. Way over yonder in the minor key. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Walk on down Buckeye Creek. See the frog eat the goggle-eyed bee. From the east, and there ain't nobody that can sing like me, ain't nobody that can sing like me. Let me sing, way over yonder where the wind blows free, nobody can see in a holler tree, and there ain't nobody that can sing like me, ain't nobody that can sing like me. That can sing like me, ain't nobody that can sing like me. Now I have walked a long, long way, and I still look back to the Tanglewood days. And lots of girls since then to stray, and there ain't nobody that can sing like me, ain't nobody that can sing like me. That can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Here's the rhythm. All right, we got a couple more, and here's another original. This one goes back quite a ways, 8 or 10 years or so. It's not what it seems, it's like some kind of dream. I'm going to start that over again with the cable off. I was just trying to challenge Jim there a little bit, see if he could adapt.
And I was challenged. I was like, I'm a flexible bass player. I'm always battling aging and ADD and all those kinds of things.
Yeah, that's the lyrics in front of us. Let's take that from the top. all about town, but it never came down till the morning light. Again, he stole when you're tattered and torn, weary and worn, trying to keep your size. Let's roll with these waters, let's go. And let's take what we got that's worth holding on. Let's go. You tell me everything is alright, and I'll tell you there are times when I can't sleep at night. For a while, let's stick to the course, we'll shoulder the worst of their smoking meals. When it's time, well, I'll drop the dime, stop standing in line with a broken tear. Let's roll with these waters, let's go. And let's take what we got, let's roll. Let's go.
We're going to end tonight with a fun song. I think everybody probably knows it. Been covered by many people. Maybe one of the more popular covers is the one from John Fogerty, former leader of Creedence Clearwater Revival. But it's an old Hank Williams song called Jambalaya. Goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. We are my own. We gotta go. Pull the pirogue down on the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one. We are my own. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. If you know it's saying, white jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of you. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and Miguel. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Freebudo, Mountain Hole, and the place is buzzing. People come to see it fall by the dozen. Dressing style, go hog wild in the gale. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. White jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of you. Dressing style, go hog wild in the gale. Son of a gun, gonna have big fun on the bayou. Freebudo, Mountain Hole, and the place is buzzing. People come to see Avon by the dozen. Dressing style, go hog wild, fiddly gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see my share of you. White jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of you. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and Miguel. South Deerfield. We have to end on time or preferably early. No, just kidding.
And I'd like to say thank you again to Trey Roy for doing a fine job there.